we all
Hello.
are familiar with. We're
Welcome to the pre-game.
making sure it works before we start the show. So, hello.
This looks like it could be interesting.
Sure. Well, you probably should read it first.
I probably
to
should.
see if it's good. Could you do me a favor?
Nope.
Alright.
What's that?
See how we've got the viewer number there? Could you cover that up?
Oh, yes,
There's
of course.
some paper on the monitor and there's some blue tack on the tower. Don't trip now.
Say that after I trip.
There's some. Oh, that's fine if that works.
That'll work, I think, hopefully. Maybe.
Well, I can't see it. That's great.
Turn it around so it looks like a thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Should probably...
It's going to stay there. That's great.
But we can still see the elapsed
Elapsed time.
That's a good idea.
Elapsed time.
Did we always have that? I'm going to take
I'm
this
pretty
off.
sure we had the elapsed time.
Cable.
Always. Anyway, that's all good.
Alrighty.
So if you are joining us live, you can comment in the chat so long as you're logged into YouTube. Hello. Please
Hola.
talk to us.
Bonjour.
Like that. And if you're watching at a later date, you can't see the comments, so just tough. We'll it's too bad.
Konnichiwa. I used to know a konnichiwa.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Was that in one of your videos?
That's
was it in
probably...
Watch Me Cook? Or?
I don't know if it was in Watch Me Cook. I've been saying that for years though.
Okay.
It's just one of the ones.
Hi, Noel.
Hey, no!
Great to have you on the show.
Hey, good to see you. Or see your presence.
Good to see your little picture in the screen.
Tiny little photo of you. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Yeah, we'll
I've got
start
a
the show
beanie.
soon.
This is so I don't play with my hair so much.
Yeah, so it doesn't the hair doesn't get in your face.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, so we're at 7:28.
Cool.
We're pretty close.
A couple minutes. We'll
I
just
should
wait to
probably
see if the chat room fills up before we start the show.
finish reading this real quick.
Yeah, do a bit of research, bit of pre-show research. That's hard to say. Pre-show
Pre-show
research.
research.
Yeah.
Pre-show.
Yeah, right.
Pre-show research.
And as usual, if you're watching at home live, please let us know if it looks alright, if we sound okay. A bit of lag, unfortunately, is normal because there's no way to control the speed at which we upload. I was trying to do two things at once then and my brain just stopped working. That's okay.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Except with one thing.
With one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's hilarious.
Good bit of news?
Yeah, well, it's
News.
amusing.
We don't, amusement.
It's a yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Amusement? Okay.
I was going to say it's amusing.
Yep.
But
Well, I think that should be the
amusement
name
is
of the
better.
segment.
Amusement. That's brilliant. Freaking brilliant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
We'll make a graphic. For
Welcome
next
to
week.
Cavern Live, the most self-congratulatory show on YouTube.
Well said.
Yes, thanks. Oh, dearie me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to infringe on copyrights.
Is that
That dude's that
Sounds-
whole thing
Yeah.
is
Yeah, no,
copyrighted.
you can't use that
can't do it.
unless you pay him.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to... I won't say it because it's copyright.
Rumble.
Rhymes with tumble.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get ready to crumble
Yes.
under the weight of a lawsuit.
Well, that was a
It's-
bake-off, wasn't it? Let's get ready to crumble.
Oh yeah, probably was.
Yeah.
Well, let's start the show.
Okay, let's start the show. Click the thing, and then give it a few seconds. It's good
Uh-huh.
tune. Yep. The music that we can't hear.
Oh yeah.
Everyone-
Oh.
It's not how it goes. Every time. It's not. Dear.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
We ready to go?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Hey, welcome to Cavern Live. I'm Jesse.
I'm Breaker.
And this... Oh, I screwed it up already. And this is Cavern Live, sponsored by Music Cavern Beanley.
Music Cavern Beanley, 6 John Lane. Go check them out.
Yes, Music Cavern Beanley. They sponsor us with booze. And what have we got today?
We
Breaker?
have Big Head.
Big Heads.
It is Australia's first no carb beer, according to the label.
Oh, there you go.
It's I've had it before. It's
Not a
quite
twist off?
No, it's
That's
a,
all right.
it's
Wait.
Oh, do you mind?
All right.
Because I do not want
This is the one that goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey, well done, sir. That.
Oh,
What?
that's just blowing out the mics. I'm not going to do that again next show because that would have sounded terrible to everybody.
Good point.
I'm very sorry.
We just spent.
But we have beer.
5 minutes banging on the desk.
I'll get a second auxiliary desk for the sole purpose of opening beers.
Good idea. Well,
Terribly sorry for the viewers at home.
Maybe we can find a different edge of some objects. To each week we'll
each week will be an adventure in opening beer. Or
follow us as we journey.
Or we'll just get a bottle opener.
Well,
That'd
yeah,
be
that
fine
could work too. Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe we'll get the edge from you two to come in and open our bottles.
Ooh, maybe.
He's not doing anything right now, is he?
Probably not.
Yeah, well,
He's
we'll see.
Right, yeah. If you are watching live along with us, you can chat hello in the chat box there, and you can ask us questions and comment along. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So, shall we go into our weekly segments?
Indeed.
What do we want to start with? Shall we start with Spice Rack?
I was hoping you'd say that.
Okay, great. Spice Rack. Your one-stop shop for all your Spice Girls news.
Oh, I love this.
This week,
Yes.
a revelation. Ginger Spice's country album leaks online.
What?
Ginger Spice has a country album.
Jerry Halliwell, Ginger Spice.
That's the one.
That, and she did a country, as in country and western.
Yes. Well, I haven't heard it, but I'm guessing it's probably that awful pop country stuff that is at the moment.
Yes, yes.
Probably. I haven't heard it. Maybe it's amazing.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm amazed the way she's singing country and western all the time.
It is
This
Ginger
is terrible.
Spice, so
that's true.
Probably good. I don't know. No, apparently though she has been working on it for 6 years.
Holy moly!
And just now it has been leaked. Good
lord!
Hey Lamprey, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, man?
In case you missed it, Ginger Spice has well not released, but has had her country album leaked. So just thought you'd want to be on top of that news there.
Do you mean to say, or does she mean to say that she had completed it? It was all ready and wrapped up, ready to go, and then somebody leaked it before she could release it, or was she hiding it deep down in the dark recesses of her hard drive in the studio at home somewhere?
Yes, one of those.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Before I swear.
Oh yes, we should definitely let everyone know about our suggest a swear. So we don't want to swear on the show.
Not a good thing.
No, absolutely not. So we want
as
you
talented
to...
as we are at swearing, it's probably not the best environment to raise a child, which you never know may become a part of the show one day. So with regard to that, we would like you guys to suggest alternatives to us running our mouths off, so to speak.
So we don't swear. Just list us some G-rated words we can use to substitute.
Well, I was gonna suggest maybe country, but that's a bit dangerous.
It could be emphasized.
A bit dangerous.
We've got
Banks.
one from Noel. Banks.
Nice.
There we go. I'll add that into the suggest
I like
swear.
That.
Shall we suggest? I suggest Ginger Spice's country album as a swear. All right. That's gonna be hard to say.
No. See that's a great one. That's the entire phrase. Where it's like instead of saying...
I spelled it wrong. Continue.
Instead of saying your preferred, what do you call, string of curses, you can get it all out in Ginger Spice's country album. That's a good idea. I like that one.
That's great. So there we go. This week's Spice Rack.
What a bunch of banks.
Suggest a swear. Oh boy.
We're going to have fun.
It's going to be a good show already, we can tell. Drinking at the same time, always a professional touch.
We are drinkerized. Thank you. Thank you.
You carry it, I'll be over here.
All right. Continuing on with our amusement, we have...
Amusement, you heard that right, folks.
Don't bust the gut yet.
Okay.
We have news out of Jimmy Barnes' camp. Apparently he has a camp. He tried to congratulate Bernard Fanning, lead singer of Powderfinger, on his new album, and apparently didn't go exactly as planned.
Oh, okay. Oh dear, what happened?
Apparently, Barnesy tried to text what he thought was Bernie's number.
Okay.
Turns out it was just a random bloke who was like, "Who are you? I don't know this number. Stop texting me. This is twice now. What the hell?" It's just like this whole sort of escalation sort of thing. And Jimmy Barnes had to go on Facebook and make a post and say, I've banked up.
He banks right up.
So
he congratulated a completely random person on their fantastic new album.
Here we go. Jimmy Barnes said, Hi, mate. Jimmy Barnes here. That's my Barnesy impression.
I see.
Just wanted to wish you all the best with the new album. I've heard the single and it sounds great. I'll be buying it today. All the best, my friend, JB. The reply from the random number he texted. Who is this? And how did you get my number? Please stop, capital letters, stop texting me or I will report you to the police. This is the second time you've done this.
What?
Go away.
That seems excessive.
Told Jimmy Barnes to go away. This is the thing, though.
Do you think they knew who Jimmy Barnes was?
Everybody knows who Jimmy Barnes is, unless he's internationally dialed Pakistan or something.
Yeah, me, I don't know.
But the thing is, Barnesy posted a screenshot from his phone on Facebook.
Right.
To show his banks up, right? And this is the first time Jimmy's actually texted this bloke. But this bloke is like, this is the second time you've done this. I'm going to report you to the police.
Okay.
Something
fishy's going on.
It makes me think, either has Jimmy done this before and got the exact same number, or has somebody else pretended to be Jimmy Barnes and texted this guy in the past?
Yeah.
The possibilities.
I think now, though,
are two.
all of his mates are going to pretend to be Jimmy Barnes
absolutely.
forever. So that man's life is ruined. Well done, Jimmy Barnes.
He's done.
Ruining another life.
Did you have something to move on with?
Well, before we do continue on to our next segment.
Yes.
I was thinking we try and present the facts when we can, but we're not exactly rigorous, in our fact checking.
That is true.
And we really need what you really need at home are presenters that can subscribe to the scientific method. They can really get the accurate facts to you at home. So
Facturately.
Yes, exactly. So I was thinking instead of me, we could have Bill Nye the Science Guy. There I am. There we go.
Hey.
There we go. And
boo.
and Beaker.
Is this because I laugh in a high pitch?
Well, no, it's because your name's Breaker and it's kind of
of
like
course.
Beaker.
Yeah, you take the R out and it's I'm there.
Exactly. Yeah. So I figured, there we go.
I never realized that before. You removed the first R from my name.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Anyway, we'll put Beaker away for now.
SMH.
And Bill Nye can just go
as
hide over there.
kids say.
Right.
I should have been wearing an orange beanie.
That would have been cool.
That'd have been great.
That's okay.
Yes. So.
Noel says, I love Breaker. So there we go. Maybe not the forum to voice your...
Shucks, Noel. You touched me hard, mate.
And then he corrected and said Beaker.
Great. Yeah.
What a typo. That's glorious. Breaker, I love you. Oh no, not you, the puppet.
Of course,
yes.
Of course. Beaker. Yeah. Thanks. I enjoy his antics as well.
I was also thinking of Beekman as well. Remember that show?
Oh yeah, Beekman.
Yeah. But I thought Beaker would be funnier and perhaps
Beaker
more
is
accessible.
Actually, a lot cleverer because I never realized that whole thing with the names.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beekman. I thought when you brought up Bill Nye, I thought you were going to bring up any of the other
real
scientists.
Nope.
Pleasantly surprised.
All right, moving swiftly along as we always do on Cavern Live here.
Yes, swiftly.
Yes. Local band / song thing of the week.
That's right.
Yes.
Local band / song thing of the week.
Yep. The very catchy named segments.
I like it. I think it's great.
This week we've got Big Dead. Now, small disclaimer: I am friends with Lee, the saxophonist. Yes. Yeah. And synth player as well. He plays synth, not like
he plays everything. That's him doing marionettes.
Yeah.
Speaking of puppets,
now I featured another one of Lee's bands on the show a little while ago.
That's right.
Captain Dreamboat. These guys are not the same band.
No.
This is Big Dead. They've actually just released their EP called Shell. It's out now.
Right.
On the internet.
Yes. I listened to that. That was good. I like.
Oh, did you listen to it?
Yeah. I actually did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Normally, you'd have no connection to any
Normally,
of these bands.
I have no idea, but I follow Lee on Facebook.
Yep.
He's always posting all these different EPs, and I usually enjoy his music. So I
for
want
those
to
for those of you who don't know Lee, you'll be able to see him in this music video. This one is...
It's another music video with him in it.
This is actually a live recording, which just goes to show how amazing these musicians are. Oh, I know we've got a comment first.
Joey is saying, DJ Khaled released his album this week. Will you talk about it? Well, You see,
I know nothing about it. Maybe you collect your thoughts whilst we play
me being
Big Dead.
me being a hip hop head, not knowing that DJ Khaled released an album.
Oh,
This
you
week.
didn't know? Oh,
I
dear.
played myself.
Oh dear.
That's a reference to it. Never mind.
Okay, sure. I don't know what's
The
going on.
answer is no.
Well, no, we will not talk about it, but we will talk about how we won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Anyway, on with Big Dead.
on with Big Dead. Let's
What's the
check
song?
it out. This is their song called "How It Ends." This, and like I said, it's a live
How
recording.
does it start?
You'll see in a moment.
Oh, all right. It's a live recording.
A live recording, recorded in
Ooh.
studio or live. So it just really goes to
Nice.
show how amazing they are musically,
Yeah.
like technically, to be able to play this well live.
Talented buggers.
Yeah. So check it out. Where is it? There it is.
It's over there.
Big Dead, How It Ends. Yes, that's what it's called. Good.
Is this how it ends or how it starts? In a second floor apartment by the Arabic Sea, where you kiss me once and walk outside.
And we're back. Are we back? Yes, microphones
We are
on.
back. Microphones are on.
Definitely back. So that was Big Dead, How It Ends. In the comments, Chowie's saying, if Radiohead made smooth jazz.
A very apt
I
description.
think so, yeah. That's very cool. They describe themselves as alt rock or art rock.
Art rock, yeah. That,
And also jazz.
yeah, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
from what I heard of the rest of the EP online on their SoundCloud,
Yep.
yeah, art rock is a good way to describe it. The Radiohead one, that's perfect.
I think
If
so,
Radiohead
yeah.
made jazz,
Made smooth jazz, yeah.
yeah.
They're very cool. And their EP is a bit more explorative.
Yeah,
Explorative?
yeah, explorative.
Explorative of the
exploratory.
electronic and sort of more interesting drummy sort of stuff
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
In the middle of that song, there's a really good bit
There's
where
like-
Nathan just starts.
There's some really good vibes throughout that whole EP. I really liked it.
So check them out, Big Dead, their EP Shell, and they have a gig at Black Bear Lodge in Fortitude Valley on the 11th of August.
I will be at work. Oh no, wait, I should.
Well, it's like not at midday. It's
no,
like at
all
night.
right, no. Nighttime, I should be free.
Have you been to Black Bear Lodge? It's pretty cool.
Nope,
It's
no
upstairs
idea.
and it's a nice classy bar.
Ooh,
Lots of soft lighting.
intriguing.
Yeah, it's a nice place. So yeah, Big Dead, check them out, August 11th, and buy their music.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So that was
Steaming through the show, I gotta say.
yeah, we're
man.
doing pretty
Yeah,
well. We've
yeah,
got a bit of time left.
Oh, that's okay.
Do you have-
There's plenty of things to talk about. That's no worries.
Good, because I'm just gonna
Good
burp.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, with regard to rock bands and not just art rock and alt rock and indie rock and all that sort of thing, but like your
Me-
standard rock.
Yeah, me personally, I'm more a fan of more not traditional, but more classic rock or hard rock stuff with distorted guitars and loud drums. You know,
Yeah,
that's sort of more my jam.
But is there a place for that in mainstream music nowadays?
Interesting point, Breaker. Glad you brought it up. Because coincidentally, I've got a bunch of stuff written down.
I've been getting good at the segues, I'll tell you what. Oh, what? Hey, yeah.
There was
please.
a thread on Reddit today which I found pretty interesting, and the question somebody posed was, will rock music ever be in the mainstream again? So, you said before, like, is it not in the mainstream?
Well, yeah, I honestly hadn't noticed because I
Okay.
still listen to a bit of rock here and there.
I guess we'd sort of have to define mainstream first, but I would say mainstream is like top 40 radio.
Yeah, that's another
And
thing.
it's definitely not rock in the top
I don't
40.
listen to the top 40
No, that's it.
anymore.
You listen to Triple J.
I do listen to Triple J exclusively.
And I find those guys too commercial, so I listen to Triple Z.
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't stand commercial radio, so
Yeah.
I listen to Triple J. You can't stand it even more, so you listen to Triple Z.
Can we share links to the bands in the description field? We can.
Absolutely.
After the show, though, because I can't do it now. I'm sort of doing I'm busy right now.
There's only two of us.
We don't have a producer.
Exactly.
But yes, we definitely will. Steve in the comments there. We will sort that out. Once the show has been processed after this live thing, there'll be a link for Big Dead's music.
Yeah, check back in about an hour.
I think so, an hour after
Hour and a
it
half,
goes
maybe.
up. We
Yeah.
usually get it up then.
And yeah, we'll have all the details for you.
Absolutely. Thank you for the comment. It's amazing. We're actually getting people talking to us.
Feedback. Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
What the banks is going on?
I know.
Anyway, so you were saying about this Reddit thread and rock not being in the mainstream
Yeah,
anymore.
rock not really being in the
Yeah.
mainstream. I wish it was, because I just like it, and I don't really like the top 40 sort of electro.
No,
Seems
well,
easy to do. Doesn't really seem like there's much talent
There-
for that sort of stuff.
with-
It seems like it's all manufactured by
It is.
corporate machine.
pretty much.
All that sort of stuff.
Look, I got to say, with regard to what's big in the top 40 right now, it is what used to be underground hip hop has now come much to the fore.
Okay.
There's a lot of electro pop, which is huge nowadays. Dubstep got really big for a while, but now it's moved more into trap.
Oh.
Which is a stripped back version of dubstep. They were saying recently that the Avalanche's new album didn't do well because people were waiting for the drop. You told me this.
Yeah, that's it.
But Avalanches don't make dubstep. And
It's
that's
not
what
about the
all
drop.
the kids nowadays were waiting for.
Yeah.
And they have no idea about the oldie Avalanches. Anyway, yeah, the point is that mainstream has become like it's obviously been like maybe 2 years behind the underground in terms of
Okay.
what's good.
Okay, so whatever's underground now is mainstream in 2 years.
Yeah, so
roughly,
what
you're
we
saying.
need to do is get good rock into the underground scene.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then 2 years later, it'll be back in mainstream.
Interesting point. I like
Everybody will be doing it.
it. That's cool. because there are still plenty of rock bands, of course. We're not saying that there's no rock music or anything like that.
Plenty of rock bands around.
There's still plenty of rock bands.
There's a lot of old ones coming back.
But they're not. Yeah, well, that's an interesting point on my little sheet here.
Yeah,
I'll bring up in a moment. Right. But yeah, there's plenty of rock bands around, and you know, if you want to see a rock band, all you have to do is like go out.
This doesn't taste right. He said towards the end of the bottle.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, if you want to see a rock band.
Yeah, but there's always a rock band playing somewhere near you that you can go and watch.
That's right.
Live music, live rock music, there's always something. But
usually for me, it's you.
It's not, yeah. It's not getting the attention that I want it to get. Someone in the comments on the Reddit thread made a great, and I'll link that too in the chat.
Oh,
it's probably
good.
a good idea.
Yeah.
After the show. Or now, if you're watching at a later date. Man, tense.
It's
hard,
fun, isn't it?
It's hard to do. Let's see. Someone said in the comments, currently the biggest rock touring acts are the ones who pioneered it in the first place. Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, AC/DC,
Yeah,
U2,
that's
Queen.
a good point, yeah.
Not so much Queen.
The ones that always drew a big crowd are the ones that still draw a big crowd.
Still drawing a big crowd.
Yeah.
Now. So we kind of have to wait for them to...
Die off?
To maybe not die. Maybe just quit and retire. But they won't.
Yeah, because that works so well for them.
But I thought it was an interesting point that the biggest rock acts now
are still the biggest rock acts.
Have always been the biggest rock acts.
That's a very good point.
I thought that was really interesting to think about.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you've got up-and-comers, but no one can rise to that level of...
Well, I think...
Playing Wembley State, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the ones that are still the big ones and are currently the big ones are the ones that sort of define their genres.
Absolutely.
And being the originators of those sounds and styles, no one since then has been able to do it as well. So you get to that point where, like, there's many imitators, but nothing compares to the original. And unfortunately, until literally they bugger off and decide not to do it anymore, they're too old and decrepit, the arthritis kicks in, whatever, there's no way anything else is going to top that. It literally has to be the king is dead, long live the king, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what happened with Elvis.
Interesting point and well made.
Thank you. Anyway, please continue.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Well, the commenter, I don't know his name because I didn't copy that part into my printout.
Let's call him
journalism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Francesco said, in their opinion, that rock musicians have become a bit diluted. Like, for example, how many kids pick up a guitar and try to be Slash or try to be Jimmy Page?
Not many anymore.
Well, what?
Well, I do, but I fail miserably.
Yeah, but like everyone who learns guitar, not everyone, but there's, you know, a lot of people, they emulate their
idols, yeah.
Their idols, yeah.
But kids' idols nowadays are not the old guys. They're like, you know, your Fall Out Boys, your
I don't know if that's
what's the current equivalent of Fall Out Boy?
Blink's back.
Blink's true.
Blink's back with a see again though, they're back.
Yeah, that's
There's not a new Blink that's, you know, rising to the top.
No.
It's just Blink again.
No.
Not that I have anything against Blink, except for the drummer. And the guitarist and sort of the vocals as well. That bass player though is also only very average.
But all together, wow, that's sure is
certainly
some type of music.
No, I shouldn't hate because they're much more successful than me. You know?
That gives you every reason.
No,
to hate.
there's I've just seen a bunch of people like, man, Travis Barker's the best drummer in the world. I'm like, he's very average.
He's
a good punk rock
certainly
drummer.
adequate.
He's got chops, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he can bash. You know, I've seen him do some really good bashing.
That's just like the sort of jazz elitist coming out.
Yeah.
No matter how good a rock drummer is, put him next to a jazz drummer and they just pales in comparison. Anyway.
Remember a couple of years ago, Travis Barker released a solo album. Now,
Did he?
Yeah. Now, the majority of that was just him on drums with produced, like the rest of it was just produced and it's just him on drums. But he did a lot of the production himself as well. But then his hit songs from that album were all ones that featured popular rappers at the time. And he basically just made punk rap tracks for like this entire album. And
was it good?
barely anybody heard of it. So that tells you something.
There you go.
Anyway,
I didn't know where you were going with it.
No, it was just the point that he tried like by himself. He had that big thing with Blink-182 and they were huge, and then they dropped off the map, and then he decided he'd keep going.
Yep.
And he tried by himself, made a good ass go of it, you know, a good banksing time, right? And just couldn't reach anywhere near the heights that him with Blink had done.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to think that if you make it big, you're never going to make it big again
You might not
unless
make
you
it big again.
stay with that crew.
Possibly, yeah. I
I
guess
mean,
so.
look what happened to Paul McCartney and the Beatles when he left and did Wings. That sure got popular.
You're really exposing my lack of Beatles knowledge here.
Right, yeah, good point. Let me
I'm
think.
sorry.
Let me think.
I'm sorry, Beatles fans. I don't know anything about Beatles.
I can't think of a good analog for that for you.
That's okay. Doesn't matter.
All right, fair enough.
What were we talking about? Rock music.
Heck if I know. Yeah, rock music, yeah.
We sort of went off the rails there.
We did a bit.
But yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault.
So yeah, the comment threads were kind of interesting. And a lot
Yeah,
of
what did
people made
Francesco say?
Made some interesting points. Well, that's pretty much what Francesco was saying. And they just sort of went through and talked about how they sort of said rock music has never really been proper mainstream. I don't know if I agree with them with that, but like in the 60s, like rock and roll was pop music, but with sort of guitars and louder drums.
Pretty much, yeah.
In the 80s, there was like hair metal and things like that.
Oh, the
but
80s exploded with different genres.
Yeah, heavy distorted guitar and things like that. But again, they were sort of... It was a disco sort of feel, like that very heavy beat driven.
Oh, yeah.
So it was piggybacking
absolutely.
off of disco.
It was still, using a similar sound, but building upon it. And that's how a lot of most genres are created nowadays, is using a similar sound to some previous
just
one. Just
tweaking it a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just changing a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, for instance, dubstep becomes trap.
Yes.
Or similar sort of thing. And then trap becomes moombaton. Moombaton.
Oh, this is a new one. I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, you look
This
it up.
is a new one
You'll
for
hate
me.
it.
I'll hate it. Okay, great. Basically, what they were trying to say is when rock has been popular, it's because it's done something new with what rock is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Good point.
So you know,
Like Linkin
60s
Park.
it was pop music but with guitars.
Yep.
You know, 70s and 80s it was like hair metal, which was like disco and pop shoot, but with
Led Zeppelin turning it into folk metal.
Sure, yeah. In 90s there was grunge, which was sort of an interesting take on it. That was sort of its own thing.
Yeah.
But
we got into shoegaze with a bit of Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, but it sort of seems like it won't be proper popular again until someone or a few bands come out with a sound that's taking what works today.
Well, here's the thing.
Changing it some. I don't really know.
No. That's a really good point.
Okay.
I had on the bus earlier
And well
today.
made. Sorry.
Good point. Well made by handsome fellow. I had an idea on the bus earlier today. If you could take like the structure of a dubstep or a trap song, for instance,
Okay.
something that's largely electronic, with the builds and the drops and the stripped back beats and stuff like that.
Yep.
Could you apply that to a rock and roll sound? Could you use your heavy distorted guitars, your rock drums and bass and screaming vocals or shouting or my favorite thing to do is shout.
But they're loud.
But with exactly.
Yeah.
These are the things I could do without. So we're not getting into Tears for
Okay,
Fears.
sure.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. But apply that methodology, the structure of those sort of styles of music to rock and roll.
Okay.
Like I like to think that would make a new-ish sort of sound. Like it'll still have that familiarity that everybody is currently familiar with, but at the same time it'll be something new because it'll be technically a whole different style of music.
Yeah.
I had a similar idea.
A new genre name.
Exactly, yeah. Which would probably just come back to being like new rock or something.
New rock, yeah.
Something
well,
like that.
yeah, because new metal, like in the
Exactly.
2000s, that was like I'd
That
call
was
that
a
mainstream.
huge thing.
Limp Bizkit and bands like that.
Yeah,
Linkin
Limp
Park.
Bizkit, Linkin Park.
I would definitely call that mainstream.
Some third band that did new metal.
And they were basically just taking like the rap and hip hop stuff, which was really big, and putting distorted guitars over it.
pretty much, yeah. That
Interesting.
Was,
Okay.
One of the greatest sounds I ever heard was when me and a couple other people were trying to create a band back in the early 2000s. We got together, everybody we knew that could play an instrument, which was about 5 people.
Everyone you knew who could play was in the band.
Pretty
basically.
much.
Yep.
We didn't have a musical direction. We were just like, let's get together, just start bashing some stuff out, see what we can do, what makes a good sound. My mate Dean, you know Dean Pobar,
I
right?
know Dean, yes.
Dean plays the trumpet. He plays fantastically well when he's in practice.
Trumpeter?
I guess.
Trumpeteer?
He's a good trumpet guy.
Let us know in the comments.
Trumpet, yeah.
We do have a comment we'll get to
We
in
do,
a moment
we'll-
from
yeah,
Steve.
in
But
just a
finish your
second.
thought first, please.
Yeah, he has not a mute. It's like a microphone filter that he plugs into the end,
yes.
right? And he puts
Turns it into an electronic
exactly.
instrument.
He put it through a distortion pedal.
That's cool.
It came out. He started playing like just jazz
Yeah.
through a distortion pedal.
With a trumpet through a distortion pedal.
Sounded amazing.
That's cool.
Blew my mind. I was
Yeah.
like, we have to build this band around that.
Yeah.
We never practiced again. We couldn't get everybody together.
You were really inspired.
I heard this fantastic sound.
yeah.
I thought that is something we have to build upon.
We'll get onto it.
Like proper. It was.
Dean, we know you're watching.
Yeah, it was before.
Trumpet at the ready.
It was before jazz metal became a thing, I believe, maybe, or it might have been at the beginning,
cusp.
the beginning of that. Yeah, the
Yep.
cusp of that. And I'd never heard it before because I wasn't that deep into the subgenres of metal at the time. But I thought this sound is doing something to me on a spiritual level.
That's great.
I need.
You need that
Do
primal
something, yeah.
inspiration. Yeah.
And yeah, we never did anything with it. Now, Steve.
that story had a really good ending to it.
It
by the
did,
way.
yeah, fantastic,
I really
isn't
love how you built.
Oh, the
that
inspiration.
Story. Yeah, amazing.
Steve
We
is
have
saying,
a comment from Steve.
did punk pop kill great rock guitar? Mick Mars of Motley Crue said that the newer breed of guitarists don't incorporate lead breaks because they can't play their guitars properly. What are our thoughts?
Well, punk rock, like
think that's hilarious.
the idea of like punk was that you didn't need to be virtuoso. It was more about
No,
the
it
emotion,
was-
the energy, rather than actually playing well.
Yeah, it was more the emotions.
But then, like pop punk and that sort of stuff, sort of took that idea, but then stripped away all the emotion
pretty much.
and made it really pop music-y.
Yeah,
But they forgot to add back in the virtuosity.
the skill.
Yeah. So, the upside of pop punk, I think, is that it enables newer guitarists to learn their favorite songs straight away.
True.
Straight away.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get
If
into.
it's your first week of guitar and your idol is Steve Vai,
good luck.
You're screwed. There's no way.
Might as well get yourself a silver surfboard and take off.
It's not going to happen. But if your favorite band is the Ramones, man, you can be banging out a Ramones tune straight away.
Well, yeah. I mean, while they are extremely catchy,
Yeah.
not extremely technically difficult.
But it's an interesting point. Did pop punk kill great rock guitar? I don't know about kill, but it certainly was a detriment.
Yeah, pushed it out to the wayside, I reckon.
Yeah,
It's still there.
On the
Animals as leaders.
On the flip side, though, there's a band like Animals as Leaders who are insanely virtuosic, but I feel like there's no emotion in
True,
the music.
they're-
If I listen to something like Animals as Leaders, I tune out in about 40 seconds.
I like
just-
to
It gets
listen
too
to it as,
samey.
admittedly, you can get to points with it where it's like if you're not actively listening to it, it just all washes over you in one great wave.
Yeah.
You really do have to like make an effort to listen to it, and sometimes I'm in the mood for that, and sometimes I'm not.
Yeah, no,
But when I am, to me it sounds like the notes are a musical story that intertwine and connect and just it evokes
enough.
something.
Okay, so maybe there is
but
an emotional
it
thing
just
there.
takes a lot of effort
And
to
I'm
be
just a
able to-
robot and I didn't get it.
I know. It's
Beep.
you actually have to legitimately pay attention to it. Otherwise, it just goes straight over everyone,
Yeah.
including the people who like that.
Yeah.
It-
So, what do you reckon? Did pop punk
Yeah.
kill great rock? Yeah.
No,
it did.
no,
It did, I think.
I don't think it killed it, but it certainly took a lot of the spotlight off
It
it.
doesn't help. I do like that that Mick Mars comment though.
Yeah,
They don't incorporate lead breaks because they can't,
Can't
play the
play
guitars
the
properly. Now, I have to admit I'm a little bit guilty of that. However, when my band Regular Gonzalez were doing the rockabilly stuff, I was playing the lead lines.
You were,
But our original stuff, I didn't think maybe two lead lines on our EP, just because I didn't like it stylistically.
right,
And
yeah.
I was more about the riff than the lead line.
Well, true.
So
but
I think there's two
that
sides
was
of
the
the coin.
style
Of course.
of music that you were going for, though.
Yes.
So it wasn't really
And
open to incorporating that sort of technical.
Yeah.
Sort
What do you think about like The Living End? Now, their first couple of albums, The Living End and Roll On, and even Modern Artillery to a lesser extent, every song had a lead break.
Yeah.
Because Chris Chaney is just an amazing guitarist. But then the next few albums, State of Emergency, and then I stopped listening after that. White Noise, and then the one after that.
All that I'm hearing from you.
They didn't really have lead lines, and when they did, they weren't like squibbly blue. They were just like a couple of melody notes.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
But
dun,
he
dun,
definitely
dun.
has the technical skill
Oh yeah,
to play lead lines.
he probably just got too complacent.
But it was a stylistic choice to not incorporate those
Well,
lines.
that's probably
did he
a
think
better
maybe?
excuse.
Did he think maybe people don't like solos anymore because of all this pop
It
punk.
might have been the way that it was going, like the
reckon?
way that the mainstream was sort of heading to in that direction. It could have been that.
Or maybe he just felt like he'd explored everything he could with crazy lead solos.
He might have been tired.
Maybe he was just sick of it.
Yeah.
Tired maybe, or maybe just stylistically he got over it, you know?
Yeah, entirely
just
possible.
thought,
After doing
you know,
it for so long, he
I've
probably
done
thought,
what I can with all this stuff, so I'm going to
Yeah.
try and use different chords and make something a bit more interesting in that
Sure,
regard.
yeah. I mean, that's his choice and a valid one.
Hmm.
He can do what he likes. It's his band.
Yeah,
Well, with the
I
other
just don't
guys.
listen to him anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we can't be blamed for not listening to the rest of that because we found it slightly less enjoyable than the previous stuff.
Derivative, uninspired. I could go on.
I was trying to be nice, but I mean, you never know. He might be watching.
Yeah, that's true. He could be. If you're watching Chris Cheney of
just
Living
tried to-
End fame,
I just tried to wink and I blinked both eyes.
switch.
That autographs afterwards, please.
Oh, dearie me. Breaker, we've been going for a while.
Have we?
What time is it? I can't read the little
It's
fox down there.
8:08. We're over time.
That's okay, cool. Well, we'll wrap it up, I think.
All right.
We, as usual, we asked a lot of questions.
We didn't do-
answered nothing.
Anything to do with our musical projects?
No, there's a good reason for that.
Yes, and you'll never know.
No, that's okay. We'll get back to that next week, though.
I actually did something though this week.
Oh, you did? We'll do something
It's
again this
alright,
week,
yeah.
and then it makes it
I'll
seem like you
do
did.
I'll do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
coming week.
You can take this week off then.
Sold. Sold.
Oh,
I'm
dearie
happy.
me.
Anyway.
Any last thoughts, Breaker?
I like chocolate. The
Great.
band.
Oh,
Music, see? Ah, hot chocolate. Sexual
Right.
chocolate.
very good.
Sexual chocolate, everyone. Sexual chocolate.
I think
Coming to America?
irrelevant. Doesn't matter.
Eddie Murphy? No.
You've
alright,
lost
never
me. You've lost me.
mind. Yes, well, that's been our show for this week.
I
Thank
gotta
you
stop
for...
this chair from squeaking.
It does squeak a lot, doesn't it?
It really, yeah.
We'll get some oil
Yeah.
and drink it and drown
Next-
our sorrows.
Next week on Cavern Live, I have a less squeaky chair.
I will be fighting an Eskimo.
Ooh. Stick around, folks, for that.
I just trying to think of something to say, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I
That's
won't be
alright.
fighting anybody.
And I've stabilized this desk too. Notice we can lean
You
on it
have,
now,
yeah. It's
and it
fantastic.
doesn't collapse.
It's-
Not too much though.
You haven't stabilized the microphones.
No, I haven't.
Just,
No,
just
they're
the
just
desk. Just the desk. Whoa!
they're just hanging out. That's okay.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you all for watching. If you have any questions, have any comments, please leave them in the
Comment
comments
section of the video.
or
We will-
log on to
the Facebook.
Yeah, log on to Music Cavern's
Music
Facebook
Cavern's
page and say
Facebook
something.
page.
You know, admonish us, say
Yeah.
that we were great, say that we were terrible. We just want to hear from you and make the show better
Yeah.
if we can. Subscribe to Music Cavern's YouTube channel because we put up these. You know, you don't want to miss them.
No, exactly. I mean, Ginger Spice's country album. Come
Yeah.
on, just tell us something. Anyway.
All right, thanks very much, guys. We will catch you next week, same time, same place, 7:30 Wednesday nights.
Check it out.
Yes,
I gotta stop saying that.
I'm Jesse,
I'm Breaker.
and this was Cavern Live. See you later, guys. Yeah, we kind of ended the show
We actually sort of wrapped it up.
kind of properly that time. That's
Kind
all
of.
right. That was good. You know what?
What's that?
Last show,
Yes.
inexplicably,
The whole thing burnt in a
no,
fire.
the stream cut short. Like,
Oh.
only like 30 seconds or so from the end.
Oh, okay.
But you know how we do this thing where like the splash is up but we're still talking?
Oh, they missed our hilarity from last weekend.
Yeah, and it's gone forever because
Oh, because I
when
can't
we
remember
stream-
what we said.
when we stream the show, it just goes straight to YouTube.
Right, yeah.
So,
Oh,
so
man.
it's really disappointing because last week I think we had a really funny thing that we said. At
We
the end
did.
Of the show.
We were
and
hilarious.
this week there's just this.
I just remember all the laughter, but I don't remember what we
I
said.
can't remember what we said, but
Oh, we're doing well.
It's disappointing that
Yeah.
this is the one that
This
people will
is-
see in here,
This is the one they'll hear.
and
Great.
the
Yeah.
other one is the one that's gone lost to the ages.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, let's get drunk.
All right. See you guys.